Welcome back to AI Learner Hub. We've talked about the goals of AI, but this leads us to one of the deepest and most fascinating questions in all of computer science. Can a machine actually think? Today, we're going to explore the first and most famous attempt to answer that question: Alan Turing's imitation game. In 1950, the brilliant mathematician Alan Turing knew that trying to define the word think was a philosophical minefield. So, he cleverly reframed the problem. Instead of asking, "Can machines think?" he asked, "Can a machine's conversation be so human-like that we can't tell it's a machine?" This new question formed the basis for his famous test. He called it the imitation game, and it has 3 players. There's a human judge who sits in a room alone. The judge then has 2 separate, text-only conversations, like using a chat app. One conversation is with another human, and the other is with a machine. The judge knows one is human and one is a machine, and their goal is to figure out which is which. So, how does a machine win the game and pass the Turing test? It passes if, after a long conversation, the judge cannot reliably tell the computer apart from the human. If a machine can imitate a human's conversational behavior so well that it's indistinguishable, Turing argued, then for all practical purposes, it has demonstrated intelligent thinking. Turing's idea was incredibly influential. First, it gave the brand new field of AI a practical, concrete goal to aim for, moving it from abstract philosophy to an engineering problem. Second, it correctly identified that mastering language and conversation is a powerful indicator of intelligence. And third, it served as a North Star, inspiring generations of researchers to take on the challenge. But is the test still useful today? Most modern AI researchers would say no, not as a serious scientific measurement. For one, the test measures the ability to deceive, not necessarily to think. A chatbot can be programmed with clever tricks to sound human without any real understanding. The test also ignores many other forms of intelligence, like creativity or problem solving. And today, we have much better, more specific benchmarks for testing AI performance. Despite its flaws as a scientific test, the legacy of the Turing test is immense. It remains a powerful philosophical idea that forces us to confront difficult questions. What is the difference between imitating a thought and actually having one? If we can't tell the difference, does the difference matter? It frames the entire debate about machine consciousness. And that is the Turing test. A simple game with profound implications. The conversation it started over 70 years ago is more relevant today than ever before, as our AI systems become more and more convincing. In our next lesson, we'll explore the 2 historical schools of thought on how to actually build an intelligent machine. See you there.